Welcome to Nerds, and More Nerds.
Welcome.
We're back. Here we got myself, Miguel.
Travis.
And Cole.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
All three of us.
That's all three. 1, 2, 3.
Today we're going to talk about whatever the hell we want to.
Yeah, so deal with it.
Uncensored, unfiltered, unadulterated content.
Well, wait, we do have a pop filter in front of our spanking new microphones.
So
That's
I
right.
kind of lied.
So it's a little bit filtered.
I lied a little bit. But other than that, folks, we're going to say whatever we darn well please.
Yeah.
So strap in and plug your ears.
Yeah.
But don't.
But don't. Just leave them a little bit open.
Put on some
Yeah.
earmuffs, maybe.
Yeah, maybe only because you're cold, though, because you're going to want to hear what we have to say.
Yes.
Because it's hot fire.
Pure fire.
That's right. We're going to scold you.
All right, roll the intro music.
What's the intro music, folks?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So, what, Travis, you wanted to talk about Smash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into some things.
Yeah, I wanted to get into some things. There's some cool stuff happening with Super Smash Brothers. So today, you guys are probably listening to this a week after this happened.
In the future.
In the future. So this is probably from last week.
Time warp.
Time warp.
Yeah.
Let's put on our time warp.
Let's warp the times.
Yes. Yeah, warp them. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So there's a bunch of cool Smash Brothers stuff that was dropped today. It was pretty cool.
On this day.
Yeah. So like the first thing, we're gonna have to watch this after. After we do the podcast, I'll have to show you guys. But they showed a bunch of cool stuff. The first thing that they showed was that there's going to be a bunch of Castlevania stuff added to this game. Yeah. So like
To Smash Brothers.
To Smash Brothers. So like two of the characters and like a stage, like the castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is going to be added. Yeah.
Have they never included Castlevania characters or content since?
I don't think that they have in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, nothing comes to my mind.
It was a Nintendo thing.
Right.
Like for a long time.
That's interesting that they
Yeah.
would have left that out.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of strange.
This is the time for it to receive its due due credit.
Yeah.
Due diligence.
Diligence as well.
I agree.
Wow.
Yeah, and it looked really cool. And like they redid the music from like some of the earlier Castlevania games, like because back then it was just like beeps and boops, on the NES.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now they've got like a whole department that's like, oh yeah, let's remake all of these tunes for Smash Bros. It's like, that'll be cool.
Nice.
That's really sweet. Yeah, so that took me by surprise. Probably my favorite thing that they revealed was that on the cartridge, they're going to have all of the songs that are featured in the game, like in like a special player on there, and it's all divided up by each franchise. So like all the Zelda music is right here, all the Mario music's right here, Castlevania, like Metroid.
way.
Yeah, so all of that's divided, and they said that there's going to be like roughly 900 songs on there. So it's over 28 hours of music is going to be on this thing. And
28 hours of music.
But get this. This is the cool part because, like the Switch is portable. You can take it.
Oh, man. What are you going to say?
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Thought ahead. You can plug your earbuds into this bad boy.
See, I know it.
And you can put the Switch in sleep mode, put this thing like in your backpack or whatever, and you can walk around town with your earbuds in, make a playlist of all these songs.
28 hours worth of songs.
Yeah, and you can listen to like
What?
I was like, man, If that was all that was on the cartridge,
That's
would be
worth its
worth.
weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That
would be
already
worth
worth
it.
it.
You could buy that
Yeah.
on its own.
Ah, man.
Wow.
And I was like so pumped about that. That was so cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
your kid will have, or with your kids, will have like music to listen to for years. Even.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
parcel that out the right way.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
so yeah, that was pretty cool. And then they were talking about like the stages and stuff, and
Oh,
they had a
yeah.
graph of like how many stages were in each Super Smash Brothers game. And you like look at the first one on N64, and it's like there were 9 stages.
That's it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You look at this new one that's out, and there are like 103 stages.
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What are they pulling from then?
Oh,
Like,
man,
just every franchise
Dude,
is
everything. Yeah.
Is it-
And
okay.
oh, what were you gonna say?
Is it like the most recognizable of recognizable from each franchise? Like you're not going to look at it and go, "What's that from?"
There might be some that are like that,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, for the most part, it's like all these like really cool, in your face things that you would recognize. One of the new things that they added was well, I showed you a little bit of it from the new Mario game, Mario Odyssey, the New Donk City, the New York City.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
That's one of the new stages.
Oh, nice.
That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Nintendo.
One thing that they announced a while ago
Yeah. Was something else.
was something else. I don't know how familiar you are with Smash Brothers or not, but like they add like third-party people into it, like Castlevania. Like that's
That's third party?
yeah, it's like Konami.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and so like because there's like Symphony of the Night on PlayStation
Yeah.
as well. So there's
A
stuff
few
on other
titles on other.
Yeah, and then like Mega Man's on everything, so like he's
Yeah.
in it. And then one of the big deals that they added last time, like on the last little press release thing that they
Yeah.
had at E3.
Assassin's Creed.
No, but Snake from Metal Gear Solid is going to be in it. He was in one of the other ones before.
Yeah, I thought I remember that.
Yeah, because like one of the games was on
What other
GameCube.
one?
I'm trying to remember which one it was. I don't remember, but it was one of the
Okay.
ones that was not in 64.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was on GameCube or
Wii.
Wii.
Something
One of those
or
two.
something else.
I bet it's on Wii. I don't think it was
Yeah.
on GameCube.
No,
Okay.
because I played a lot of the GameCube edition.
Did
Yeah.
you?
I did.
Okay.
Me.
You.
Yeah.
Not someone else.
Oh,
Nice.
not anyone else? No.
Me.
No.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Want to talk to somebody about that? Mind expanding on that a little bit? Going into a little bit of detail?
But yeah,
Okay.
it seemed like a pretty cool little thing that they announced there with all that stuff. They went into a bunch of detail about some of the other stuff too, but like those were like the main things that stuck out to me the most.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Super Smash Brothers has been kind of like a staple ever since it was introduced way back when.
Way back when.
When
Yep.
was the first one, actually? Can we...
it was
that Super NES?
it was N64.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only
and
that far back.
if you I'm not sure if you remember watching the commercials for it, but
No.
it was hilarious. So there were like 4 characters that were walking together in this field, and it was like if you know what it looks like to go to like Disney World or something, like people dressed up in these giant costumes.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to say,
Oh, yeah.
do you remember this commercial?
I do.
Yeah, I want to say it was like Mario, Donkey Kong,
Kirby.
and like Pikachu or Yoshi or somebody. Like they had like all of them like walking together in this field, and they're like playing
Yeah.
And
so
then they just start-
happy together, and then they're just like
Then they start hitting each other.
yeah, they just beat each other up. Yeah. Oh man,
I do remember that
so-
commercial.
Yeah.
that's so classic. Like
Marketing was so much better in the 90s.
know.
Man.
It was, yeah.
Really
totally.
lost touch now.
I know someone needs to like hit up the people who made Capri Sun commercials.
Yeah.
And make those kind of commercials again.
That and Kool-Aid, you know?
And Bagel Bites.
And Double Mint gum.
Oh my god.
Remember the Double Mint commercials?
Yes.
Man. double your merriment.
Yes.
You know, your
Sure.
moment of fun.
I don't remember that.
Double all that stuff.
Double all of the things.
Okay.
Double bread.
Double your delightment with the rightment. Because refreshment.
I want double bread on my sandwich.
Can I have a double cherry Coke? Oh, okay.
Double lettuce, double
Great.
mayonnaise.
Great. Okay, let's get into this.
Because I tell people about that all the time.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite things to
I
do.
do
Okay,
too.
all
And
three of us.
I mainly observed this.
You're right. Because
I
I
just-
even really a part of it.
Yeah, it was just like,
You gave me plenty of material. Yeah, what he said. Here
We pulled a prank on
Man. This was
should we even say the franchise?
we can't
No, maybe.
a late night sandwich delivery service.
Yes.
And the best part about it, though, Miguel, if you remember, this
I
was
totally remember
this was a
this.
multifaceted prank. It wasn't just on one store; it was on many stores, and it was also on people that we
New.
and didn't know, also, and then didn't know that we knew. It was funny. Yes, so keep going. Tell more. I
okay.
want to hear those. Okay.
So we call in this sandwich store.
Yes.
And we talk like old men ordering this food late at night.
What does that sound like?
Like
It sounds like I'm not quite sure I mean what I'm saying.
or like
Yes.
this, and I'm so old and I'm decrepit.
That's right, Benjamin. So you better let me do all the talking, and you just sit there and nurse your ginger ale.
I guess I'll sit here, Aloysius,
Yes.
and then you just
And
that's
Yeah.
how it went.
double bread. Yeah, we gave the three guys personalities. Like,
Yeah.
one guy wants double everything: double meat, double cheese, double lettuce, double
That's
mayo,
right.
double bread, double Coke, double chips, double napkins, whatever.
Oh,
Whatever
man.
it was, it had to be
That's
double.
right. That's right. So we called this one store, and in our hometown, Ypsilanti.
Well, no, we kept calling places.
Well, yeah, I know, but let me get to this point.
Okay.
So we called the store, and
Yeah.
this guy answered, which we happened to find out later that we knew that guy.
He was like a buddy of ours. Yeah.
Have we even told him to this day?
I think I did tell him one time.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I saw him
Yeah,
at
yeah.
a party. We were drinking, and I was like, "Hey, Brandon, man, do you remember when this happened?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "That was me, man." he died laughing. It was
That's
great.
so great.
Yeah. You
But
enjoyed it.
another good part is we sent all of this. How much was it? It was like $230 something. Dude, it was a lot of money. I think
It wasn't that much money.
it was a lot of money though.
We ordered a lot of food. It was more food than money. But
How does
I
that
don't know
work?
about that.
How, like, dollars to food items?
yeah.
No.
No way.
It was a lot of
If
money.
it was $230 and there was more food than there was money.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about?
240. I said double, not 200 times.
Double that.
Yeah, double $200.
But we sent
Wow.
it to our old counselor's house.
Yeah, a counselor at our old high school. We sent it to his house, dark and early in the morning.
That's right.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Well,
What was it, like 2 a.m? 2:30?
it was like 2 or 3 o'clock. in
Oh
the
my
morning.
gosh.
there.
No warning.
Yeah. So
There's sandwiches.
We don't know how that turned out. We just
we don't know. But I'm not sure if you were here for this, but like before that, like there's a long string of prank phone calls that we used to do.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
we were
18-ish.
mischievous.
But we called him super late.
Oh man,
And asked, like, we talked about like a delivery of questionable material.
Yes.
That he...
Explicit adult entertainment materials.
Yeah. They had quite creative names that you came up with before we made the call.
Yeah.
We'll leave those up to the imagination.
Yeah, because I don't even think I remember.
But long story short, he, like, when you called him, and it was late, but, like, you called him, and you were saying that he ordered all of these things. Not once did he deny it. He just said that it was late. He's just like,
It's like, why are you bothering me this late? It's so late to be calling about mixed up mail. Could we talk about this another time? He wanted what was in the mail, but he didn't want to do it right then.
Oh, it's great.
so good.
That is the funniest part about that. It was like, these are my films. These are my lithographs.
Yeah.
No, I'm keeping them.
I'll keep them.
Yeah.
But
They didn't come to the wrong house. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is super funny.
that was wonderful.
Man.
Prank phone calls.
I don't know why prank phone calling certain people, though, over others, it's like, some people just... You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
They're perfect at prank phone call. It reminds me of, like, Bart Simpson in The Simpsons when he calls Moe's Tavern.
Yes.
Yeah. It just... That's where I got the idea.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to call anybody I know that will fall for this stuff. And that's the best part about prank phone calls. I don't know if it's gotten any better or worse, you know, like the pranking, you know, subculture.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Is there a Mike there? Mike Roch?
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me look for a Mike Roch. Has anyone seen Mike Roch? Huh? Mike Roch? Have you been looking for him? Somebody said he'd be here. Has anyone seen Mike Roch? Oh, I love it. Listen here, you little wise ass. I'm going to find you, and when I find you... I love
So good.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Mo. That's
Excellent.
great. Yeah, prank phone calls, man. That one was just fantastic.
Definitely. We pulled it off so well.
Oh, man.
Yes.
You're a nice young man. What's your name?
Double cherries, please.
But folks, we called, what, like 6 wrong places before we called the one that would actually deliver.
That's right.
We wanted them all in on the thing, and we were calling ones too far away that we knew wouldn't, to like order all this food and then tell them we're too far away from them. That's out of our delivery radius. You're gonna have to call this store. I was like, I'll do that.
And that's when they realized they had to switch around their process and ask for their address before they took orders.
See, folks. Now, see,
We did that for them.
We created a positive change, and maybe saved them a whole lot more butt ache.
Yes. And that's
in their
all.
system.
By pranking them.
That's all we're
You're
asking
welcome.
you guys to do. Just make a positive influence in your community.
Yeah, even if you're doing something nefarious or bad, or maybe just, you know, mischievous, keep doing it. as long as something good can come out of it. Be a bad person for good.
Yes.
What are we saying?
I don't know what you're saying, man.
Oh,
You're just going for it. And
But, I mean, you
more
know.
power to you.
Hey, that's sort of what happened.
Yeah.
We're good.
it is.
Folks, we're good people. We grew up. We're nice. We respect women. We hold doors for folks we don't know, and we say good morning and good night to people we like. And we go to church. We're nice people. So you can be bad and still be nice. Is basically what I'm saying.
Okay. Yes.
Don't judge me.
I'm not a judgy. Are you calling me judgy?
Are you calling me judgy?
Why would you do that?
Why?
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Dragon Ball Fighter.
Hey,
All
yes.
all right, let's get into this.
You like that transition I made?
That was
it was
a
pretty
really
good.
good
Pretty good
transition.
transition
Yeah.
right there.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of judgment,
Oh, see?
I'm gonna get judgy. No, I'm not gonna get judgy. So
You'd get judgy if you watched us play it.
I was sick over the weekend, and I didn't get to play Dragon Ball FighterZ.
oh, what a coincidence! Because I was not sick.
And you did get to play Dragon Ball FighterZ. Yes.
That's an odd coincidence.
My copy
because
of
me
it.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
And my copy came to play with you, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did miss you, man. We needed guidance, and we
For
weren't
real.
sure what we were doing.
Yeah.
It was a learning experience and blast.
So
it was a
it
blast.
certainly was. Yeah.
I must start by saying, so Cole, you're not super familiar with the characters, like the story of like the Dragon Ball universe. How did you did you still enjoy playing the game even though you weren't super familiar with all these characters?
I did, yes. I knew names
Yes.
and faces only roughly. Mm-hmm. Their significance in the Dragon Ball universe is what I'm less versed in.
yeah.
But I could identify, oh, that's Piccolo. Oh, that's Vegeta or Frieza. You know.
yeah.
But there were plenty of characters I didn't know. Boo or Buh or what do you call
Boo.
him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
He's a good fighter.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Beerus.
He is quite good.
And who?
Beerus.
And Beerus.
Oh, Beerus.
Yeah, I've never heard of Beerus.
Lord
He's
Beerus.
from the Super.
And he's in a couple of the movies, which are like the stories are the same as the stories in
So-
Super, but that's a long rabbit hole. But he's from
Totally.
Super. Yeah.
So explain
yeah.
Beerus to someone who doesn't know.
So
That-
Beerus,
What? Who?
he is a god.
Okay.
He is the god of destruction,
Oh, it looks like.
and he basically you guys are familiar with Thanos, and like when he had the Infinity Gauntlet and he could just snap.
Yeah.
And yeah, this dude can do that just on his own. Like he is a god of destruction, and he's like, half of this planet needs to go, and
So
he can
be
just
it.
do that.
Wow.
So yeah, one of the story arc, like the first story arc in Dragon Ball Super,
Yeah.
is them meeting this guy, and it's pretty interesting. Like it's action packed, but it's also kind of funny too, because this dude like. He's like a lazy god. He
Kind
was
of like Hancock.
I don't remember all the details of Hancock, but
Sure.
do tell.
I just heard like 15 people online go, yes, yes.
Yes,
So-
yes.
So,
Oh, okay.
And I
Or at
heard
least-
like 300 more be like, what?
Yeah, get him off the show.
Get him off of there. We wanted to say we are your hosts, Travis. And Miguel. Oh no! Don't say that. Don't
A
even say that.
person. And Miguel.
Empty seat.
It's just the voice of no one that's speaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so like,
Beerus is like a super badass.
yeah, he is. But like, he's also
Seems a bit unlikely.
he's also really funny. Like once you start watching it, because he's got all of these. Like for being a god of destruction, he's like not super serious all the time. Like he's really into eating food.
Oh.
And a little spoiler, that's why he wants to like destroy Earth next.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it, but he like goes to kind of investigate it and see like how powerful the fighters are on Earth, and he's looking for a Super Saiyan god in this story arc, which he ends up finding in Goku. But like one of the main reasons that he spares Earth is because they have such great food.
Oh, okay.
And he's just like, whoa, oh man, I've never tasted anything like this or that. You know, give me some more of this, whatever, like strawberry pudding or whatever it is. Yeah. And so he's like, you guys can live. Just like stay on my good side.
Just
you know?
keep feeding me, yeah.
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 Well, that's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
It's pretty funny. Like that's like the overall vibe of Dragon Ball in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beerus.
Excuse me. Yeah, like there are these action-packed moments, but there's also like just as much funny stuff.
Well, I mean, it all matters. It's all relevant, you know? Sometimes war is funny.
Mm-hmm. Ha, ha, ha.
I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for that.
Oh, don't say that.
Okay. Sorry, folks. I take it back. So there. That's done. All right, well, I mean, it was a fun game to play. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
How were the quests? We didn't do any quests. We just wanted to battle.
We, like when I played it, I went through
Things. Oh, boy.
I think I went through
Many things?
what's called, I want to say it was Muscle Tower that they called it in there, but like that's from the original Dragon Ball.
Muscle Tower.
Yeah. And it's just like they just call it that because like that's
It's
just
very muscly.
The muscles.
yeah, like in the show, it's where
Clammy.
if you remember the Red Ribbon Army from what did you say?
Clammy.
It ain't that clammy. It ain't that clammy.
Clammy muscles.
But do you remember? Well, you watched Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
With the androids, like how they're part of the Red Ribbon Army.
Yes.
Remember?
Yep.
In Dragon Ball, the regular old you are
This guy.
I'm just sitting here listening. I want to hear it. Okay. It's been a while.
yeah.
So.
No, I was just gonna say the original Dragon Ball, the Red Ribbon Army, Goku took him down, and that was one of their locations.
Oh.
Yeah.
He had to like work his way up the tower, and there was a challenge on each
Muscle
floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So is it like... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't fight any of the same bad guys when you're playing that. It's just like a versus thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like against the computer, basically.
Oh.
It's basically just a bunch of battles.
Bunch of battles.
Well, that's still cool. I mean,
it's
Yeah.
still cool, but not
Did it-
accurate.
Tekken or Street Fighter.
I was gonna liken
basically
it.
any
Smash Bros.
Street Fighter game that is out there.
I was gonna liken it onto. I think it's
Soul Calibur.
the Protector, the film.
Oh yeah,
Did you see
yeah.
it? When he's going up,
Muscle Tower, yeah.
he's going up into that tower.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Muscle Tower.
He's always
Yeah.
whooping everybody's
No,
ass.
for
man.
real.
He's going up all the
He's
stairs.
trying to
and-
save that elephant.
Yeah, dude.
Yup.
He goes all the way up.
Is
this
it called Muscle Tower though?
It's not.
No.
Oh.
But it's like it's this whole tower that he's climbing to save this baby elephant.
One
that
floor at a time. Yeah.
is his elephant that he.
Now you say
He's trying
baby
to
elephant.
protect.
How big is this baby elephant?
It's at least a ton. Yeah, I mean it's just
Yeah.
a baby, so you know,
Right.
it's not the full 75 tons that
Yeah.
Exactly.
usually.
How's he gonna carry that out?
He's gonna ride it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Gonna ride it out.
Because he's
Just ride it
Tony
out,
Jaa
bro.
and he
Ride
can do
out and
whatever he
slide
wants.
out.
But this is the best.
Yeah.
Like
Action
one
sequence.
shot,
Yeah, dude. Hey, they used one camera for
One
the
camera.
whole scene.
one shot
wow.
of the camera.
He's
Yeah.
beating people up
They
for
hit
like 20
record.
minutes.
They hit record, and then 20 minutes later they press record again to stop it.
Wow. That's kind of like what we're doing right now.
Basically,
Basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no
But-
one's getting beaten up.
No one's getting beaten up.
Yet.
At least not physically.
Yeah, probably just in the comments below.
feelings. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Beat up Cole in the comments below.
That's right. He said war was funny. Screw him. He's stupid. I don't even
He's
like him.
bad.
And talking about his prank phone calls. He's stupid.
He makes prank phone calls. He's bad.
Yeah, he's mean and bad. And those are the worst things you can be today.
Yeah.
He said if you're bad,
offended.
you can be good.
Yeah.
Which I don't
Mom.
agree with.
Yeah, Mom, I've been listening to this podcast and I heard this guy say that I gotta keep vandalizing to make a difference. And the difference that you will make is that they'll catch more of you disgusting vandals. So, yes, keep being a bad person
Okay.
Okay. We will.
so that they catch you and get you off the streets.
Get you up.
I'm sorry, I'm in a good mood. I didn't work.
I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood. I wish.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
wish,
just so darn happy is all.
I wish I showed up in a bad mood.
That's right. Yeah. No, but it was cool, man. Cause like this is just a bit of work talk, briefly. But
Work talk.
work talk.
This is our jingle for work talk. Work talk. Do 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 do.
There we go. And on Work Talk today, excuse me, so like there's this thing we can do at work where we can volunteer out. We can leave.
Yeah.
Work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're extra. Or even if it's on you that day. Hey, you right there. Do you want to go home? And if you say yes, they try to find someone to fill your spot and you can go home.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's difficult for me because now folks, you don't know me like that, but I'll work you into the ground. You understand me? You understand me, person? Hey, you right there with the curls? You're pushing like? Yeah. I'll outwork you. So anyway, and so
I cannot wait to see the comments on this.
I know, me too.
I'm so useful at work that they can't always let me go home because I've got to cover a job, I'm that guy, and
Yeah.
I know jobs that some people don't, so it's difficult. But today was the day.
Today was the day. How early did you get out?
I got out at 9:30
a.m.
That's correct.
In the a.m.
Yeah.
You've been off this whole day,
That's right.
and you didn't even ask me what I was doing for lunch.
You're right. I didn't.
Jeez.
Well, because I
can't
went
even
home.
believe this.
I went home and took a nap. I was so tired.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I did. I stayed up too late.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And so, well, anyway, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, I had a nice little day off of work, man. It was good.
All right.
So that's why you're in such a good mood.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Well, and also because you know about this, Miguel, but I don't think I've had a chance to tell you, Travis.
Oh, that's me.
But
Yep.
right? Okay.
He full Kratos'd me.
He did.
Miguel.
That is
full
sick.
He actually.
I actually didn't full Kratos.
Well, you didn't, like, you-
I halved it because I actually touched you.
Yeah, you did it. I mean, like, you did what Kratos would not.
Exactly.
Hashtag
for
God
you.
of War. Hashtag PS4.
Hashtag Dad of War. That's what everyone's calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's
because
okay.
that's basically what it is.
I
It is.
know, but
I
it's
like
also like, yeah, I mean, it's not
Yeah.
bad.
I still need to finish it. I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
What?
We are
I will.
screwing around.
I will.
I
believe him.
We'll have to record one of these.
I think so.
Nerds play games for it.
We'll pick it
Yes.
back up because I got to that part with all the rotating realms and stuff, and I didn't get past it.
Oh, okay. But what were you going to tell me? What haven't you told me?
Yeah.
I have been seeing a lady.
You started to tell me about this because the night that you hung out with her, you stayed up until 4:30 in the morning before our last podcast.
Yeah,
That's right. You told us
was
at
here
the
for it.
dining with nerds.
that's right. I stayed up really late.
And all of the internet knows about it too.
That's right.
Because that's already posted.
Oh man, so everyone knows
Yeah.
But now
But now,
you two are
we're an item.
what is her name?
Her name. Oh man, see Okay, no, actually, she doesn't have any social media, so I don't feel
okay.
too bad about it. Her name is Susie.
Oh, that's a nice name.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
That's a nice name.
she's nice.
Well, you know what? I didn't meet her,
Yeah,
but I heard that my sister met her.
sort of.
Sort of.
On accident. She met the back of her. We were we were at that Coheed and Taking Back Sunday show,
Yeah.
and we're and Susie and I are getting our drinks. We're literally being handed our drinks, and I hear call, and I'm like, huh, who the hell? And I turn around, and your sister's like, what's up? And I was like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, all the people to bump into.
Yeah.
And so, give her a hug or whatever. And she's like, what's going on? Let's say blah, blah, blah. Here, the show. I'm like, yeah. Who are you here with? And she's like, Ariana. And she's over there standing they were going to the girls' bathroom.
Yeah.
And Ariana's in line like, it was like,
Waving just like a feed.
but I was like transported into like 10 years ago, like right away, it was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you guys finish your homework? Like, does your dad know you're here? It was funny.
Are the street lights on?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I don't know about
Yeah,
you
the
coming here.
sun's down now. You better start heading back to the farm. Yeah, see?
But this is going well.
It is. It's going extremely well.
Did she like the concert?
She enjoyed it very much. In fact, She did. And in fact... Yes. She can't wait to go to another concert because that was her first concert.
That was her first one.
Of ever.
Coheed and Cambria.
Coheed and Cambria and Taking Back Sunday.
That is quite the first concert.
Two gems of our youth.
Yeah.
And she said that she thought that Coheed was far more put together, far more professional. They performed far better. She was saying this.
Mm-hmm.
I said to her, "Oh," because it was interesting. Like I felt like I knew less of Coheed's set because they're playing new material now off of the what is it, the Unholy Creatures or whatever that is.
Yeah.
They played a lot of that.
Okay.
And so I was just kind of I'm seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
And Taking Back Sunday, they played a lot of their tried and true and some good stuff, man, old and new. Oh, it was just great.
Yeah.
And then some new stuff too off of their latest album. So
Yeah.
It was a great show, man. It was really good.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And she had a great time.
Very good.
know-
So she thought that they were more
Yeah.
put together.
Then Taking Back Sunday, yeah. Which is interesting.
I would now.
Yes.
I'm not sure what I would have thought like way back when, because I was like, I really like Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah.
Like that, but now, older, just thinking about like how, like progressive, Coheed tends to be.
Right.
Like they are closer. Well, you guys know this. My favorite band's Rush.
Oh yeah.
And so like they're closer to that than
They've got
like with
that.
the technical bits.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I could see why she would say
Like that assessment's accurate to you.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because like you can maybe be a little more outwardly expressive when you watch a group than you do with another group, and that doesn't really say yes, this band is more together than them,
Yes.
or anything like that, because Adam's up there doing his mic swinging and everything like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they did have that new guitarist. They've got a new
Yeah.
guy up there playing, and he's playing like keyboard stuff too.
Right.
He had like a whole synth setup.
Yeah.
And everything.
Oh.
Yeah, it was different. It was really
Actually,
different.
like just side note, I saw that guy when he was their like just backup
Oh, wow.
guitarist.
Oh, right.
But like
from the many times that you saw them.
Well, actually, you probably saw it because it was their 10-year from their first album when we went.
Was
That one time?
No, because
He was, like, in the-
was still there, right?
Yeah, he was, but like way in the back, like he was just an extra guy,
Oh, okay.
and he was like just filling in the little bits.
I see.
He was just a bit filler.
a bit filler.
He got promoted. He did a
good for him.
he did a Josh Klinghoffer.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, right.
He did that. Yeah, he got promoted.
And speaking of which, have you seen some of the hearsay that
Music talk.
John Frusciante? Yes, now Nerds Talk Music. That John Frusciante might make some kind of return or something like
I
that.
audibly gasped at that news.
Dude, when I saw that, I said,
The concert tickets have already been purchased by us,
right,
folks.
right.
And I saw them once with John, and it was amazing. It was Stadium Arcadium tour.
Man.
Get jealous, Cole.
I'm burning with jealousy.
Dude, it was so good.
Please tell me more.
I mean, like, I don't even know where to begin.
Do you remember the set?
No, they opened. I do remember that. I'm pretty sure they opened with "Can't Stop."
Oh, wow.
I remember that.
Because you just can't stop.
They played I'm pretty sure they played Roller Coaster of Love. Roller coaster. Yeah, for like their cover of that from like the Beavis and Butthead movie soundtrack.
No
Like
way.
I totally forgot about it, and like I went with my dad back then, and he was
okay.
like, "Don't you remember when they did that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, vaguely.
I was like, I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was nifty. It was a good time.
Dude, I think I would pay. Let's see.
Upwards of tens of dollars.
Yes. How much would you pay? We're going to play How Much Would You Pay?
How much would you pay? That's
So-
the jingle for that.
Okay.
That's the segment.
I would pay $1,000,
1,000
$1,000
to see.
to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers play Stadium Arcadium in its entirety.
Well, you know they're not going to do that.
I know, but I would still pay $1,000 to see that.
What would you pay to see just a regular set with John Frusciante?
$500.
$500?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's how much he matters.
Okay.
And if it was John Frusciante playing Stadium Arcadium in its entirety,
Then it would be
$1,500.
okay.
You know, I would actually pay $200 to see Taking Back Sunday with Fred.
Ooh.
The color Fred.
Yeah. Did you
and,
never see them
Matt
with him?
Rubano. I actually have never seen Taking Back Sunday ever.
Period. And you hung out with us all
Period.
the time.
I know.
Dude, there's no way.
Dude,
Wow.
for real. I've never seen them.
You were at that Under Oath show at EMU, weren't you?
I went to that show. I didn't get in.
Oh, I remember you saying that. Some
Yeah.
BS at the door.
Oh, man.
Miguel, the
That's
F
right, man.
word.
I got to meet Under Oath, but
Well, that's pretty cool.
that was pretty cool.
That was a different time, too, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
So
We have to rectify that.
I met, so one time...
Yeah, Travis has met everyone that's ever been in Taking Back Sunday.
I have met every single member of Taking Back Sunday, and I think probably the best one that I did meet was when I met Fred, though.
Really?
Yeah, because it was in the color Fred, like after he left Taking Back
yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And it was we went to it was me and our buddy Joel.
Okay.
You guys know Joel.
Oh,
That-
yes.
yeah,
yeah.
we know.
Yeah, so the two of us, like, we went to, I want to say it was like in Grand
Ohio or
Rapids.
something. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Whoa,
like
okay, yeah.
it was like the Orbit Room.
The Orbit Room.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
Avenged Sevenfold at the Orbit Room.
So you were familiar. I love
I
their
played a
parking.
show at the Orbit Room.
Ooh.
Miguel played a show at the Orbit Room.
So we've all been to the Orbit Room.
We have.
Yes.
So we're like, so it was Color Fred, and then like later Chiodos played, which that was pretty sweet.
Oh, nice.
It was like,
Coyotes.
them guys.
Chiodas.
They
Yeah, people really like them.
they do. They do.
Did you guys have you ever
Cole's
noticed,
looking at me like they don't. No, really not. Not really. Not really.
have you guys ever noticed that Chiodas, their logo, looks like a
Cheetah?
men genitalia?
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
No.
So there's that. But I'll wrap up this story quick because we're like music nerding out here.
Totally, we totally.
Oh, we can nerd out on anything.
We can nerd out on
yeah,
anything.
yeah. Let's hear
But
the story.
yeah, so we're watching Color Fred. They're playing first,
Yeah.
and Fred's up here trying to get the crowd hype, and they're kind of hype, you know. And
Right.
we're out in the audience, and Joel and I brought a like the very first Red Leader T-shirt, like the black one. Like, Red Leader was our band back in the day.
Yeah.
right.
So like the black one with like the four of us, but then like the red one, like the red guy in the middle.
Okay,
Do you remember
yeah.
that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we brought that shirt and we were like, dude, we're gonna throw our shirt up there to Fred. Give him one of our shirts. That would be
Right.
sweet.
Right.
And so we get there and like Fred takes his guitar off for a song and he just has a microphone
Yeah.
and he's singing and I make like eye contact with this dude from the crowd and I'm like, dude, motioning like I'm gonna like throw this shirt and he looks at me and he's like, yeah, do it. And like I threw it up there and he caught it and he just kept doing the song and I was like, this is so cool. But then afterwards we like went up and met him and we're like, dude, like this is our band, you know? Like
Yeah.
so like and we bought your t-shirt.
So now
we
you
should-
have one of ours.
Yes, and I hope I can find it. Like it was probably lost in like MySpace obscurity.
Yeah.
But there's a picture
MySpace.
of me with Fred and Joel.
And you're wearing
The two of us have Color Fred shirts holding up, and he's holding a Red Leader shirt.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
That's
And
so
it was
great.
my profile picture for the longest time on MySpace.
totally.
Oh man,
Oh,
that was
man.
probably the most fun.
Wow.
Back when MySpace, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
MySpace
crazy.
times.
For the folks at home on the internet, you can make fun of us a little bit. We were all on MySpace.
That's
we were,
right.
dude.
Maybe
We
you're
were
too young now. At
Let's
this point.
let's nerd out on MySpace for a second.
Let's do it. You know what I'm disappointed on?
What?
I put all the pictures that I took when I met Billy Talent 2 times on MySpace, and they're gone.
They're all gone? They went bye-bye?
I mean, I don't know how to get onto MySpace anymore.
I mean, you can still go to MySpace and log on
and figure it out.
And figure it out, yeah.
Because it would be cool to recover those pictures.
You could probably do that.
You probably do it. I'll have to go on there and do that too.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm certain.
Cools, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun meeting musicians.
Yeah, man.
It's so fun.
It is.
They're usually cool people, too.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Have you guys ever had a bad experience meeting musicians? I know, Miguel, you've met a few guys that were kind of douchey.
Yeah, I don't really remember them. Oh, you know what? I totally remember them.
Call them out on this podcast.
Yeah. If you're
Craig Owens, I'm calling you out.
That's right.
Burn their albums.
Turd.
You shrieker. Yeah.
Yeah, Chiodos, the lead singer of Craig Owens, of Chiodos.
Kind of
Craig Owens, that guy.
turd, huh?
He's a total turd. Oh
Well,
my gosh.
yeah, of course. He's from Michigan.
Right.
Just like us.
Hey.
Hey.
He's from Flint, Michigan. Let's get it right. Okay?
Now watch what
Oh,
you say,
man.
because this could easily get turned on.
You're
us,
totally
man.
right. You're totally right. Actually, there's a lot of
let's
great
not say
people from
anything.
Flint, Michigan.
Exactly.
Like
But
this
not
little
a
girl-
great- not a
like
lot
this
of
little
great
girl
water.
that's- Hold on. This little girl that's she's getting all these backpacks for kids who can't
Get
backpacks or school supplies.
Yeah.
So she's like raising money to get all these supplies for all these kids.
How old is this girl?
She's only like 9 years old.
Whoa.
And how old is Craig Owens? He
Like,
is
I don't know.
mid-30s.
Mid-30s, still
And a
hitting on
doucher.
16-year-olds.
Wow.
What a big douche, that
Yeah.
guy.
He wears skinny clothes.
And he can't even hear himself sing.
That's right.
Because you hear him sing, and you go, what? Craig Owens, sorry, man.
Take that,
Yeah.
Craig.
You
You,
getting-
you stink.
You're getting swung at.
Oh, man.
So there.
He's just gonna tear us a new one. Watch, he's gonna
The
like
dude's-
Marshall Mathers us all over our own podcast.
You remember when at Warped Tour when we met the former bassist of Coheed, and he was
Yeah.
just like, he was just hanging out in a tent, and
He was like sitting there with his feet up on a thing, playing phone games.
yeah, he was like, and no, this is the thing that happened. Like Cole and I were walking, and he was like, Cole's like, dude, do you know who that is? And he, wait, no, it just looked like a guy. He's like, this is a bassist from Coheed and Cambria. I'm like, really?
Well, because when we walked up to that shack, right? We're looking at shirts, we're buying swag and things. I look at the lady up there and I say, "Hey, is there any chance, the band members are gonna be hanging out over here, walking around, coming through, whatever?" And she looks at me and she goes, "That's one right there." It's kind of like this, and that's when I was like, "Hey, man, you know who that is right there?"
Oh, okay. So like, you didn't even like right away see it.
I found out right then by the lady.
Yeah.
She told me, and then we had to bother him.
Yeah.
I feel bad about that, but now he's a criminal and
Yeah, he's a criminal. So now we don't really feel bad about it.
Yeah,
He tried to didn't he try to bomb a Rite Aid or something?
he
While on tour, before the show.
It was like a half an hour before they were supposed to go on to perform. He walks into like a Walgreens.
Walgreens, that's what it was. Yeah.
He's got his iPhone and he writes a message on the iPhone saying he's got a bomb, give me your drugs, or something like this. He was addicted to Oxycontin, and he was trying to get a quick fix, and then just melt into anonymity when he goes on stage, thinking that would work. But they literally pulled him off stage to arrest him. Like, he gets back just in time. They're sound checking and getting on, and then the police are like, "Wait, him, you come here."
That is you.
I was like, you ain't playing today, buddy.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, dude? Could you imagine?
Dude. I don't
That's
even know.
insane.
That's
you're
nuts.
about to like seriously just turn up, and then no, the drummer, we saw him. He touched somebody in the parking lot. Come with
Yeah.
us. Like,
Whoa.
okay, so we're gonna do this set without drums, everybody.
Yippee!
Yeah, you've never heard it like this, have you?
Like you've never heard before.
Who's played drums before? You.
Yeah.
Come up here.
Oh, but hey, you know what? I thought of another time where I've kind of had a bad moment with a famous
Musician
person. Mm-hmm.
Tell us about it.
So we went to the All That Remains show. We school. We skipped school just to drive down to Ohio to see them.
We swear we're good people.
Yeah.
Not you guys. I didn't go with you guys.
Oh, he went with his bad.
I went with my bad friends in high school. Senior year.
Did you see how he said high school?
Yeah,
They were probably getting high in school.
Yeah.
It's
in between class, probably in class.
I mean, it's because we were like, let's be real. Anyway, so
we are gonna get reamed.
Whatever, man.
But
This is story time. We we get to the show, and All That Remains is like playing, right?
And they suck.
And some dude stole the hat off of the lead singer's head, right?
Yeah.
So Lance, my buddy, like runs in there, like beats the dude's face in, takes the hat, and starts trying to give the hat back to him. Trying to give the hat back to the lead singer.
Right.
And the lead singer points at him, punches him in the face, and says no. Grabs the hat, and then after they finish that next song, he goes, hey, dude, that dude, where are you? Where's the guy? Everybody's like, we don't know. It was a guy, just some guy, right? He's like, yeah. He stole my hat. Listen, dude, just don't steal musicians' hats, because that's not respectful at all. Blah blah blah, all this stuff.
But punching you in the faces.
Dude. I was like, dude, come on, that was the wrong guy. You punched the wrong guy. Like,
wow.
I kept trying to shout at him. He wouldn't hear me.
When they give you your hat back, punch them in the face.
Yeah.
So dumb, dude.
Well,
that's okay.
All that
happens.
All that remains.
So that guy's kind of a doucher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were getting your hat back, man.
Isn't that another guy that I can't remember if he's another guy that is also facing criminal charges.
No, I think it was the As I Lay Dying.
As I Lay Dying guy. That's the guy.
Yeah, he
What did he do?
tried to murder his wife.
Whoa.
Nothing big.
Nothing big.
Nothing major.
just
Nothing major.
It's nothing you haven't tried before, huh?
Yeah, just tried to murder his wife. That's all.
Wow. I can't believe they caught him.
Yeah.
He must have done a really bad job, or else she'd probably not be here.
Right.
Well, that's morbid.
Anyway, we're actually getting late to the show, so let's I think this is a good place to end it.
Wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had a lot more to say about murdering wives. Anyway, so I guess next time on Nerds Talk About all kinds of stuff.
That's right. So yeah, this is the end of the show. So hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, and leave some comments on YouTube and all those things.
Yeah, we would love to hear what you think about what we said today.
Seriously.
Especially Cole.
Yeah.
Leave a bunch of comments about Cole.
Come on now. I'm a nice guy,
I want to see all of them. I want to read them.
I used to go to church camp, folks. Don't let him fool you.
I want to read these comments for so long that I think I'm reading like Lord of the Rings, dude. Like I want all the comments.
Oh boy.
So, yeah.
Well, if that doesn't get any comments, who will? Or what will?
Anyway, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below, just like we said. And nerds out.
Peace.